How you doing? This is Chris with Dave and Buddy, and we have the VP of the South Florida Truck Club today, and we're going over something kind of fun. Now, as you know, we always do review videos on things we like, but we haven't done too many videos of things we don't like. Now, I threw together a little list here, and we're gonna talk about it, and some of the stuff I might not like and he might like, but we're gonna go over a few things here. So I'm gonna start with something that is, I would say, everybody knows about. If anybody's shopped on Amazon, you have found one part or another for your truck that was a Chinese knockoff. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Chinese knockoffs. I know some people do like it, and I gotta admit, I do have a couple on my smaller items on my truck that are Chinese knockoffs. Now, what is your opinion, Buddy, on that?
Chinese knockoffs, you have to be very careful with what you get. I have one of the brightest light bars that you can find. Well, this was like 2 years ago when I first bought it. It's a Chinese brand. I paid half of what the cost was everywhere else, and it still works great 3 years later. I've also purchased other Chinese knockoff lights, and within a month, everything was dead. So
that seems to be what happened to my Chinese knockoffs.
Yeah. When it comes to the Chinese knockoffs, you got to be careful. You got to look at what you're getting, look at reviews. Don't just, this is 50% less than I can find anywhere else. But if it has like a 50% rating on Amazon, which is where I bought this light bar from, and it had a decent rating, and it still works. I didn't pay attention to the other lights that I had when I bought them. I just seen the price. I can put these to use, get them. A month later, I got to replace them. So,
yeah, I ended up with some fog lights. 3 days in, water inside them.
Oh yeah, so
I didn't pay a lot for them, but
so those same fog lights.
I gave them to him.
I had three sets. He gave me two. I bought one. Mm-hmm. All of them are out. All of them quit working.
How about you, Dave?
Well, that's kind of the theme of anything. You don't know what the rating is, and sometimes finding that stuff, you're not going to find it. The manufacturer's not going to respond, so you don't know what it's doing to your electrical system or something like that. And if we're telling you, one of us is telling you, listen, you're getting a little close on pushing your electrical system or what that is, we're telling you that for a reason. It's not to sell you a product. It's because I don't want to see your truck on the 11 o'clock news with fire trucks around it on the side of the highway. I don't want to see that. Guys, we want you to be happy with your truck. If you come to me with a set of lights and you say, Dave, can you install these? Chris, can you install these? We're going to look at them. If it's your only set, sure. But if you're one of these guys that has 10 light bars all over the front of your truck and you're trying to add another one, I'm going to tell you you're pushing your electrical system. Yeah. And more than likely, I'm going to tell you I'm not accepting the job because I'm not putting anybody at that type of risk. I'm not putting
We
the
had
shop.
A customer that kept adding, and we kept telling him, we said, you got too much. And then he went to add somewhere else that would screwed up what we did, and then he blamed us. I'm like, we told him you couldn't add anymore, but he was on too many lights. Yeah. I like lights. He likes light, but just like they say, even a good thing you can have too much of. And that's one of those things. But going to things that I don't like. Now, I don't see this on the road that much anymore, but I figure I'm going to bring it up. If you remember a few years ago, everybody had those fake nuts hanging down. Boy, did I thought were the dumbest thing in the world. I'm not sure. People usually think the opposite. So if you have some big nuts hanging off, they figure you have the opposite of that. So I mean, do you guys agree with me on that?
I think that's one of the few we might be in agreement on. It was a fad. I remember it. Everybody had it. Mm-hmm. I really don't see it anymore.
Yeah. It's like people with the eyelashes on the front.
Yeah, unless you drive a Volkswagen and you're a college girl.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cute. If you're a 40-year-old male, there's a reason you're still living in your parents' basement if you have the eyelashes on your Volkswagen Beetle. That's the thing with those. Just it doesn't look right. It doesn't do anything for your car.
Now, there's another thing. Now, we all have gone into either, Vance Auto or Bennett or Pet Boys. I don't know if they're doing the same. And they had the whole section of cheap accessories for your truck. And, they're all $10 or less. Little stickers, a little this, a little that. man, don't put that stuff on your truck. Yeah, it's like, it looks cheap on the shelf. It looks cheaper on your vehicle. Again, I love accessories. I own an accessories company, but I don't accessorize that much. And it's just cheap stuff. I mean, what do you guys think? Is there anything? And those, you know what I'm talking about? The section.
And that falls into the misbadging your car.
Oh,
I know. I know you guys love your vehicles, your truck, but you do not have a Toyota Tacoma TRD GTR Type S. Sorry, you don't do that. It's a couple badges here and there.
Yeah.
If you have the Tacoma and you want to make it say Taco instead of Tacoma, that's fine. That's tasteful and that's the factory badging. But you don't have a GTR with a Dodge SRT logo on it. Guys, you don't have that. Just don't do it.
Oh, my favorite is when they take a truck and they put the logo of another truck on there.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times do you see that? Someone driving around something, it's obviously, it's not a Ram, but it says Ram in the back. It's like...
Well, you look at it this way. How many times have you seen a car or a truck with these press-on sticker badges or these skulls or...
I like skulls.
These funny things. And you looked at the car like, that just looks cheesy. It looks stupid. It's going to look stupid when you do it too. So don't do it.
Okay, and you're going to see a lot of theme on what we're talking about, and the theme is mostly too much of something.
Yes.
Like, for example, too much stickers now.
Yeah.
I have in the back of my truck, I'm the president of the South Florida Truck Club, so I have a big South Florida Truck Club. I drive a Harley, so I got a little Harley sticker. And then I have our club, the South Florida Outdoor Adventure Club sticker. And that's kind of it. Now, I've seen these people where, you see that tailgate? Every part of that tailgate has a sticker representing whatever that's on their mind or whatever they believe in or whatever this or that. They have a sticker of every single thing they can put. They got the entire window covered because, I mean, every inch. And it is like, too many stickers is too much. I mean, a couple stickers are just fine, but if you're dealing with a lot of stickers, you're dealing with too many stickers. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to let you guys take over for a second. I'll be right back. So go ahead and finish that up right there.
And what he was saying about stickers is, guys, if you're proud of what you put on your truck and you buy the good name brand stuff and you want to put the sticker for Nitto tires, you want to put that stuff on there, that's fine. But keep it tasteful. Tasteful stickers go a long way. We can hook you up with a guy that can make you tasteful stickers, and then you can probably display that you got the Nitto tires and the TIS wheels or whatever. I know you spend a lot of money on it. You want to show it off. That's a right way to do it. The wrong way is buy every sticker out there.
Yeah, it's grouping too many stickers. I mean, like you were saying, having the list of items that's on your truck, the AFE, the Borscht, the lights, whatever brand it is you're using. I mean, they send you stickers. Yay! Put it on your truck. Do it tastefully, or get somebody to make a nice little smaller sticker, even, so you're not covering up. I mean, it's nice that you have your vehicle and you've got the 100 items on there and they're all on your list on a decal on your truck. Little tacky. And stickers do not add horsepower. No, zero.
Let's see, what does he got next?
Tires and wheels.
Guys, tires and wheels are a very important part. It's the only part of your vehicle that touches the ground. There's a right way and a wrong way to do tires. One, wrong. Stretch your tires. Don't stretch your tires. And a lot of shops that I know that we work with and so they won't even do it. It's a safety thing. They will tell you, no, go find somewhere else. And that's where you find, some random guy that has a shop and was like, yeah, we'll do it for you. Guys, it's your safety. I know we're joking about this, but don't do it. It's not the smartest thing. And then when you have wear and stuff, but part of this too is having your tire hanging all the way out the wheel well and stuff like that. It just, now I do a lot of the suspension stuff. Buddy's done a lot of suspension stuff. You're just asking for problems. You're wearing out all your ball joints, all your everything. So, I mean, if you like to do ball joints every 5,000 to 8,000 miles, Go for it. And I'm sure if you were having a mechanic do that, they're going to love you because you're just going to pay to put their kids through college.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't, it's like if you watch the other side of this video, which was 10 things to do. We always tell you to come in and talk to us. We're going to help you choose a wheel, tire. I have a set of wheels out front right now. 24 by 14s. What size is the tire on there? 13 and a half. It's not a stretch. It's not going to look bad. They actually look really sharp, and they're going to look great on the truck. And same thing with Buddy's truck. He's got big tires. My wife's truck's got bigger tires on there, and they look right. It's an optical thing, but don't come to me with 30s and rubber bands on there. We don't even touch that stuff. It's just not something that can be done safely.
Yeah, you want to be tactful. You want your truck to look good. I mean, once again, you've seen vehicles out there and their tires this far out from the wheel well. And you say to yourself, that just looks stupid. Yet you're going to do the same thing to yours. If you thought it looked stupid there, it's going to look stupid on your truck. It's not practical. You end up with mechanical issues being your suspension. And you paid a lot for that suspension. Don't mess it up because you want a tire that sticks out from your fenders. Don't get a...
I'm back.
Don't get I'm talking about the wheels and tires now.
Okay.
Don't get a 24-inch rim on a 3-inch lift.
With a 31-inch tall tire.
Right.
You're going to have that much sidewall. It's going to ride like crap. You're going to feel every tiny pebble in the road. You're going to hit the littlest thing, and it's going to feel like you hit a tree. The
optimal thing is to everything in proportion.
Yes.
All right. You just spent probably, if you've got a nice set of wheels, $1,000 per wheel, including, then you add your tire. Well, if you've got a tire that is this tall from your wheel and you take a turn too sharp and you rub against the curb, that $1,000 wheel looks terrible now. Whereas if you had some real rubber on there, you're only hitting the curb with your tire and not your wheel. Hence, you save your wheel from getting scratched, dented, tore up, and sent off to spend another $1,000 to get it fixed. So, proportions on your wheels and tires. Nothing, no big wheels with small tires, no small wheels with big tires.
Well,
it depends.
Yeah, if you guys are doing hardcore off-roading, you're airing them down.
Yeah, that's
you want to have
V-box. Yeah, sure, we understand completely.
Rim with a big tire if you're off-roading.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some funky things where people put in these little tiny 15-inch rims. I'm like, where do they find these suckers at?
Yeah.
But
yeah, if you're off-roading, then the bigger the tire, the better.
Yeah.
Of course, with the bigger the tread, also. But if you're driving down the road, you might every once in a while go off-road. Tire and wheel proportions, do it correctly. Don't look stupid.
All right, so we're done. Is this the last one we're talking about?
Or too much chrome is next.
Oh, too much chrome. Okay. Man, I sell chrome, and actually chrome is making a comeback. It's trends. It goes up and down. Everybody was doing a lot of chrome, and they said, too much chrome. Now they're going to black, and now they're saying, well, everything's black. Let's do some chrome. Now, this goes into the moderation part. Man, if you have a little chrome on there, that's fine. But if you're the guy who's like, I'm going to chrome every single part of this vehicle, everything that is a part you can chrome, that's too much chrome. And, you got people sticking stuff on there, and they're like, this is stick on chrome, it's just too much. It's just like stickers or anything else we're talking about. Moderation, chrome is always going to be popular with trucks. It's been that way for 100 years, okay? But too much of it, I mean, what do you guys think,
Yeah, it's, you got that brand new black Denali, and you come in and you find a set of wheels that's chrome, and you got black tires. That's what he's saying. Moderation, that's great. You got that black Denali and you show up, and now you want the rocker panel chrome stuck on there, and now you want the door pillars and the mirror caps and the door hand. Okay, you're getting to the point where you're pushing that too far, and it's what you'll find is it draws the eye the wrong way, and that's why people say, I just don't like how that looks. You might like it, and that's fine. It is your truck, and you're more than welcome to buy whatever you want.
These are opinions.
And I'm sure we're going to have a ton in the comments.
Oh, yeah. The mother's like, I like having stickers. I like having this. I like that. And
too much chrome is not an opinion. It's a fact. It's a fact.
It's your truck. You do what you want.
Send all emails to buddy at gmail.com.
What are we saying? Yeah. Right here. Okay. But yeah, again, moderation. I mean, if you get just the right chrome, it looks rich. It gives it a nice look. If you go and chrome out every option that you can get, and there's a lot, by the way, because I know I sell it. And, someone came in here and he'll tell you, it's like, they want it, I'm going to sell it to them. It's not my job to tell my customer what they like.
This customer literally bought like 30 pieces of chrome. Yeah. This guy's out there in the sun for 3 hours putting on the chrome on this car. It was on a car, not a truck, because we do work on cars.
Yeah. You sold it, you installed it.
But it was just... it didn't look right at the end. Each piece individually looked good, but it was just getting to the point where too much.
Again, the main thing is the customer liked it, and that's all that really matters. But my personal opinion, my truck, actually, if you look at some old videos, I had a lot of chrome on my truck, and over the years I've taken it off and put black on it, and I like it. Even my father, who got a lot of chrome on it, when we did his wheels, I went black wheels. And he's like, but I got chrome everywhere else. I go, yeah, if you put the chrome wheels, you're just going to be overboard. So we went to black wheels, and I thought it actually evened it out better. I thought, with going to black wheels,
Yeah, having moderation, the right amount is fine. A lot of chrome, not so much. And you also got to think about, what does it take to take care of chrome? A lot. Mm-hmm. If you live,
you got to wax it.
We're in South Florida. Mm-hmm. I don't know how the chrome actually deals with salt. From the salt that rolls up north.
It will pit. You just have to wax it, and
you have to be up on it. My Harley.
Yes.
I have custom front end forks on my Harley, and I got them chromed when I bought them. 2 years later, I had to take them off and send them out to get re-chromed because they started pitting. Because I wasn't taking care of them like I should have, and just the heat down here in South Florida. Bugs. If you don't clean your bugs off, if you have the wind flare on the hood of your truck, and if it's chrome and the bugs hit it and you don't clean it off daily,
it's like an acid.
It's going to eat through that chrome. So it's more.
And that's going to be a plastic with a chrome finish.
Right.
So that's even worse than real chrome. That's even harder.
I do like chrome engines, so we'll keep that in there. Okay, what
hot rods only. No
hot rods, and my Harley. I like my chrome Harley engine. So
I'd like to black mine out. I'd black my whole bike out.
All right, what we got next here, guys? Did you guys talk about that?
We kind of touched on this before. The rim's too large, tire too small. Once again, guys.
You're talking about the ones that come out too far, too, right?
Too far. It's going to be the same thing. I know Chris is here for this one, but if I'm doing it, if you come to me, there's going to be stuff I might just tell you no on, and it's a safety thing or it's a mechanical issue that I just don't want you to be chasing problems for the next 3 years, because then what are you going to do? You're going to go on Google and go, C&H Auto Accessories sold me these tires, and now I'm blowing up ball joints.
It's funny, the few complaints I had with things that either people brought into us and we put it on and they didn't like what they bought, and all we did was put it on there. I mean, it's generally, the only problems, a lot of times I have to say we have to say no. Because customers come in, they want something, and we know it's not the best thing for them, and I don't care how much, and we've been doing that lately where we just say, no, we're just going to have to pass. Now, this first one, man, boy, do I hate this. I hate this with a passion. I don't know how these guys feel about it, but...
So if you hate it, we should go take it off your truck?
It's called a Carolina Squat, and there's 1,000 other names where the rear of the truck sits like this. So if you put something in the bed, it just rolls right out. I was over at a Daytona truck meet, remember, just not this year, the year before, and it seemed like half the people there had that. I don't know if they call it a lift. It's a half a lift, And of course, every person who was behind the seat was like 19 years old. And I'm like, man, I use my truck as a truck. I know he uses his truck. And when you have it where it's tilted out, where you throw something in and your stuff comes right back out, I just don't like it. And I know there's people out there probably gonna be on the bottom of this video. I got one. I love it. And yeah, it's your truck. I'm telling you my opinion. I don't like it. What do you guys think?
Well, like when we were building this, first of all, in some states, it's illegal.
Yeah.
Not in Florida, we haven't gotten there yet, but they have made it illegal. Second of all, you're lifting the front of your truck all the way up, and usually the guys that are really doing it, they're dropping their truck all the way down with a lowering kit. So now you got to buy two things. You got to buy a lift kit and a lowering kit. And then there are some hack shops out there that have done it. I've seen the pictures. You guys can do a search online. They cut stuff, they extend, they do some questionable engineering to make it work because the guy goes, I want more, I want more. You're putting a lot at risk doing that. There's just a lot. And then you can't see because now you're looking at the sky.
It's like you're driving a rocket ship.
So how would you feel if that kid that walked in front of your truck that you didn't see that you just made a speed bump out of, if that was your kid or a grandkid or a family member? Guys, it's just one of those things. It's not worth it. The money dropped into it. Man, for what the money you're spending,
it doesn't help.
If you really want to try something like that, look at Kelderman, Any Level. There's another company. They make an air one. So if you want to park it in a parking lot and it does that, that's fine. Then you drive down the road and it's straight. And or they go with an air ride system.
You can do different things.
Go with an air ride system. By the time you buy double lift kits, install it, all the headaches that are going to go with it, you could have bought that air ride system and wheels and tires. There's better ways to do it, and that's just one of those things. Like, I'd rather see you have the air ride system that's only a temporary thing. You make your truck do whatever you want, and then driving down the highway, it's where it should be so you're not going crazy.
You know anybody in our club has that?
No, but I seen my first one in person 2 weeks ago driving actually right down the road here. And I'm like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
You can't tow.
Yeah.
No, you can't do anything.
All the things you buy a truck for is out the window because you can't do truck stuff. I mean, it's just basically you're just making it useless. I mean, I when I was in Daytona and I saw all these guys with those trucks, I was like, man, where am I at?
And like you said, it seems to be just the young people that are doing it, and it probably happened because somebody couldn't afford the whole lift.
Couldn't afford the whole lift.
So he put the front lift on, and then some drunk, stoned other kid looked at it. Oh, that's cool, and he did his truck that way, and it became a thing.
It started somewhere, but that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, you're buying a whole lift kit.
Yeah.
No company sells you just the front.
Yeah.
Nope.
So now you got over $1,000 in the whole lifting kit, and now you have to buy a lowering kit. And same thing, they just don't sell the rear. So you're double buying the lift kit. Just save your money and buy it.
Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, this is your truck. Do what you like. But from us, we're saying don't do it.
And I ain't going to install it. So if you come to me, I'm not going to put it on for you.
Just like a doctor, do no harm.
Yeah. I'm not taking that risk.
Well, hey, I appreciate Buddy stopping by today because it's hard to get Buddy in here to do this stuff, so you have to appreciate when he's here. So
or to do anything.
Oh, okay. So again, if you have some ideas of maybe when we do a second one down the road, put it on the bottom of the video. You know, give some ideas for the future. It actually took us a little bit while because some of the other things I threw out there, he kept reminding me, nobody does that anymore. You know, I was going to say, oh, Lamborghini doors, nobody does that anymore. You know,
it's too expensive.
Yeah. Actually, I think they're kind of cool looking.
On a Lamborghini, they're cool looking.
I don't know.
But if you guys ever looked into that, that can be
it's a pain.
Done right, easily $5,000.
Right.
Easily.
Yeah.
But done by a reputable shop that knows that has done it before.
And the parts is about $1,200.
If you don't do it right,
then your doors don't close.
Oh yeah, then you have issues, and then you can't go back. You can't go backwards because you've drilled out.
It's a one and done.
Yeah. So you can't go backwards. That's it forever.
And good luck on trade-in value with that.
Yeah.
That's right. So again, if you have some ideas, and you know what, if you have some comments, good or bad, you know what, we might get a good laugh at some of the bad ones. We'll see. You know, it's like if you say you like the eyelashes in front of your truck, you know what, put that on the bottom as well.
Yeah. If you want to see Chris put eyelashes on his Ram, put that comment.
No.
The more likes we get,
Right. 100 likes. He gets eyelashes.
He gets eyelashes for a week on his truck.
Ever happen. I mean, I put a lot of stuff on my truck. You've seen the videos, but there'll never be any eyelashes in front of my truck. So maybe
challenge accepted.
Hey, thanks again for checking us out. Again, this is Dave, Buddy, and Chris with C&H Auto Accessories and the South Florida Truck Club, going over some stuff that we don't recommend. Thanks.